We're here straight from the BMF Awards evening, and I'm joined by Glenn Paddison in our studio box. Thanks for joining us, Glenn.
No problem.
Glenn, during the awards ceremony, I asked for the speaker's notes. My view is that Glenn is an outstanding example of what a young person can achieve in this industry if they have the right attitude and desire to succeed. And congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
In recognition. But Glenn, I know you have a long history of achievement through the Merchanting Federation and merchanting qualifications. Could you just run them past us?
Yeah.
It won't be quickly, I know.
I started the customer service apprenticeship, did the level 2, level 3, managed to win the Apprentice of the Year award in 2009. Following from that, I managed to do the diploma in merchanting. I was really fortunate. I managed to get a distinction in all 9 modules and gained recognition at the Welshfield Company Builders Merchants. I won the company's first prize for the highest achiever in my year. And then following on from that, I went on to do the degree in merchanting through the BMF and the University of West of England. And really lucky again, managed to get the highest achiever and won the Leslie Moore award at the university at the awards ceremony in Bristol, and I've managed to win the award tonight, so it's been really nice, really, it's been good.
Glenn, it's interesting you talk about lucky to have.
Absolutely.
But it strikes me as a very high level of commitment over that period of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of work that you go on in your own time, and you know, a lot of the training is done. The vast majority of the training is done in your own time, and you're doing all your assessments and your dissertation on a night and on an evening at midnight, 10 o'clock, whenever you can squeeze them in. So there's a massive amount of commitment there that people need to understand. But at the same time, if you're part of a good business like I am, I've got, at MKM, they give you the tools to be able to do the job, and whenever I have needed time, I've tried not to sort of push for that really, because I know that it's for my own gain, but if I have ever needed that bit of help, then my branch directory and Pratt's always been more than willing to sort of put me in an office in the side and say, look, just get your head down and get your work done, sort of thing, and just forget about work for a couple of hours. So I have had that support. Don't get me wrong, I've had a lot of support of MKM, but I think if you're the right sort of person, you try to do it yourself, and you try to get there on your own time and just put your hours in and get it done really, and that's what I've tried to do.
So if we're talking to the merchanting community at large, would that be a word of advice to management to be giving time to youngsters to develop? Absolutely.
I think these things, they're really valuable, and the amount of confidence that they can give a young person. I mean, when I come back from these award ceremonies, the various ones I've just mentioned, I've come back feeling larger than life, feeling like I can set the world on, and you then go on to your next customer or you speak to the next supplier with that much more confidence and feel like you deserve to be in that conversation or to deserve to try and do that deal. So it empowers the person, definitely. And without that, you probably wouldn't have that type of confidence, and you wouldn't have that person within your branch. So I think that there's a definite value to add to the business, and I think that to invest in young people and give them an opportunity and give them a voice within your business, I think it's important. And the way the merchant industry is going, and there's definitely a route for young people in social media and the website that launched at MKM. It's a young market, and I think you do need people to give you them young, fresh ideas. Not that the old ones, there's any wrong with that. It's a successful business, and it's an absolutely brilliant business. But there's definitely a change in terms of retail shopping and the merchant shopping. People want their responses straight away. They want to be able to order online, and I think the big thing for our website is all about saving our customers time. They're on the job all day long. When they start to do their pricing, it's on an evening, it's on a weekend. Why not open? How can we be? We've set up a website, 24/7 merchant heaven. And I think the business needs sort of young people who've been brought up with that sort of in that sort of era really, and I think that's where the value comes.
And so Glenn, you're established now in the merchanting industry nationally. I think we could say that quite safely with the recognition that you've been given and the acknowledgement that we've seen this evening of your performances. So it's safe to say that you are going to commit to supporting youngsters coming into your business with this sort of training and activity. But where do you see the big challenges for merchanting in the coming years?
I think as much as it's an opportunity with online and with social media, I think it's a threat as well. I think the benefit to a merchant is by having that face-to-face contact, and the level of banter and friendship that you build up over a trade counter. It can last for years. We've got customers I first started dealing with when I, in my infancy in my career, who are good friends now, and people I'd consider friends outside of the industry. So you don't want to lose that, and you want to draw people to your business, because the people in the business, you know, MChem's big advertisement is we've got local specialists within our branch to come and talk to you. Well, you don't have a voice online, so there's got to be a way of pushing people back into your branch, and the way that the world's going is shopping online and doing things for the quick and the convenient way to do things, and that's probably not to the benefit of our industry. You know, you want people to be speaking to the industry specialists at branch who can pass on them add-on sales and and do some up value selling for you as well. So I do think that there's definitely a need to make sure that we don't lose that over the coming years with the way the market's going.
Where do you go from here?
I don't know. I just think there's no real limit on it, is there? I think as soon as you put a ceiling on it, then you can't break through, can you? I think you just need to keep pushing and trying and seeing where you go. I've not got value on myself. I just think just keep having a go and trying to do well. And if I impress people, then fantastic. If I don't, then I'll find a limit somewhere. And I just think for me, I'd love to do a fantastic job at Anlaby and make that branch successful. And then if something comes on the back of that on a more national role, that'd be brilliant too. But I think I just keep taking each sort of week, month, year as it comes, and that's what I've done so far. And it hasn't done me so much harm so far. So I think if I just carry on doing what I'm doing and sort of get my head down, work hard, and do the right thing and say the right things, and hopefully the good things will happen. I think Peter Murray once said to me, and Ian Pratt always says, if you surround yourself with good people and do what you say you're going to do, then good things happen. And that's what I'm going to try and do, just surround myself with some good people at the branch, make the branch successful, and just do what I say I'm going to do.
And merchanting as part of the supply chain to the construction industry, a very exciting construction industry, exciting prospects in the UK. But the merchanting industry, something that you'd recommend?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a lot more glamorous than people think. Whenever I talk to friends, especially when I was growing up, I'm in a merchants. I serve on a builder's merchants counter, or I go out selling for builder's merchants. Oh, what do you sell? Just sand and cement and bricks and blocks. And it might not always sound glamorous, but last night I was with a customer at Hull City and West Ham, and on Friday I was watching Hull FC versus Leeds in the rugby in the Super League. So there's been some nice benefits to being in this position, and which I really appreciate, and it just shows what can be done and what sort of life you can have. And going to events like tonight and the various other awards dinners I've been lucky enough to go to, it's been fantastic, and to meet some good people and go to nice dinners. It is quite a glamorous industry. It's a glamorous industry in disguise.
And you still find time to coach?
Coach, yeah, I still try. Yeah, I try. I still coach.
Coaching
somehow I coach with a team called Hull Wyke. I coach their under-11s, and I coached with. I'm an assistant coach with Hull FC's under-16s with Steve Crooks and Rob Darcy at the moment, which I'm really proud of. So yeah, it's good. I just need to invent an 8th day. That's what I could do with it, and just for a day of rest.
Glenn, it's been a pleasure meeting you, and congratulations again on all your success, and a great role model. And setting an example for the industry.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well done.